This is the constraint of communication. I had a client where their company had good, strong people, strong work ethic, and real customer demand, and they were losing momentum and profitability because the information needed to move forward kept arriving late or unclear or incomplete. Sometimes sales promised one thing and operations understood another. Leadership thought the expectation was obvious, and by the time the issue surfaced, everyone had been working hard but not necessarily from the same picture. It created a ton of chaos, a ton of frustration, and ultimately it created a customer experience that was less than optimal. A capable team can still get stuck when communication has no clear path. There was a scientist named Goldratt that had created this theory called the theory of constraints. And it teaches that every system has a constraint, right? The constraint is the place where flow gets limited. In a factory, that might be a machine. In a growing business, it's often communication. Not communication as in like, we need more meetings. Actually, no. More meetings can actually slow the system down. The deeper issue is whether expectations, decisions, values, roles, and priorities move through the company clearly and efficiently enough for people to act with confidence. And that's key. Clarity and confidence are so key for an effective organization. And this is where the alignment method really matters. The alignment method goes through a process of clarifying that. The alignment creates the conditions for better flow. It helps define how decisions get made, what values actually mean in behavior, who owns what, and how communication should move through the business. When those things are unclear, work piles up in confusion. When they are clear, people can move faster without guessing. When you look at that, that is actually the exact way that we turned around the client that I spoke of. And so the next time your meeting feels stuck, consider asking, where is the communication constraint? Where is the information slowing down, getting distorted, or requiring too much translation? And yes, sometimes that constraint is the owner, but it is more useful to find the flow problem first than to assume that the owner always is the bottleneck. I look forward to supporting you along your journey, and if I can in any way, please reach out. Have a wonderful, amazing day.